My name is Mark Myers. Most people just call me the BurroMan. I travel the country with my dogs rescuing donkeys from abuse, neglect, abandonment, or sometimes it's just wild burros that the government doesn't want anymore. My staff helps me care for more than 3,000 donkeys all across the country. Donkey rescue is not what we do, it's who we are. Come by. Let's go. The dogs are a huge part of this outfit. I mean, without the dogs, I'd be just out of luck. I'm not much of a running man, as you can tell. It has to be something awful big chasing me before I'm going to get running. So the dogs can do that for me, though. They can do the running, they can do the catching. They're just incredible. The only thing they can't do is close gates and drive the truck, which we're working on that. One day we'll have them doing that too. My dogs have never let me down, and I cannot say that about my employees. So a lot of people accuse me of treating the dogs better, and I probably do. They work harder, they're smarter. We have a pretty good group right now. I gotta say, of all the years Peaceful Valley's been around, the team I have now is probably the best. I still like my dogs better, but I got a pretty good team.
If it came down between giving up one of his dogs or one of his kids, he'd still have 4 dogs. Me and Josh, I don't know who we'd pick between me and Josh, but one of us would pretty much be he'd already have one off the list.
All right, we're gonna get the dogs ready to go to work. We're gonna put their collars on them. A lot of people don't understand the use of these collars. They think they're cruel, but they're actually not. Since my dogs don't work in an obstacle course that's the same every time, they have to be able to change depending on the situation at hand. And dogs, just like anybody else, can get frustrated. So if the donkeys are frustrating them, the dogs don't want to listen, they can end up running these donkeys into the next county. So what it does is it administers, big time, let's do you. It administers a mild shock, and I have tried all these settings on myself. And I would never do anything to my dog, big time, that would hurt them. And so all it does is it gives them a little pinch on the neck, and it makes them look at me. So when I start each dog in the collar for the first time, I put it on the very lowest setting, and every time I say their name, I ding them. And all that does is they feel that, and they look back at me. And so it becomes commonplace then that every time they hear their name, they stop and they look. Because that means if I call their name, I need them to do something. Blue Bonnet. Blue Bonnet, come here. Blue. Now with puppies, it's especially important to keep control, Blue Bonnet, in a live situation. Because they're more likely to get rambunctious, to get frustrated, to get mad. And so control is optimum. Bonnie Bell. Bonnie Bell, come. Now Bonnie's, I don't even know if Bonnie's collar works, to be honest with you, because I've never used it on her, because she's too smart, and she does her job every time. And then the other benefit of these collars is that they're GPS trackers. And so when we are out in the brush, a lot of times we're working in waist-high weeds, crops, all sorts of different things, and you lose sight of the dogs. So I'm able to actually see a real-time map of where the dogs are around me. I can control each dog individually. As you can see, they're all different colors, and they're color coordinated to this. And then when we're out in the brush, if I have another dog team, if Zach and his dogs are with me, we can see where Dak's dogs are, he can see where my dogs are, and we can see where each other is in relation to each other, and that's important because there's no cell signal in most places we catch donkeys. And so this is the way we know where the other guy's working and which direction he's heading. So that's it, guys. Let's go to work. Dogs, come.
Mark's relationship with the dogs is kind of like his relationship with his kids. There's a mutual respect. There's, you know, everybody kind of gets along and everybody has their place and everybody knows the rules. And, you know, his dogs are not like most dogs where they're just at home and they don't interact all day. His dogs are with him 24/7. And because of that, they're awesome dogs. You can take them anywhere. He's close with each one of them in a different way. Each one has their own personality that helps them with their work and being at home. They're all great pets. For what I always imagined a working dog to be, they are surprisingly great pets at home.
Well, that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed the program. If you'd like to learn more about the dog's work, go to BurroCollies.com. And please remember that the Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue is supported entirely through private donations. Please go to our website, donkeyrescue.org, and make a generous donation. While you're there, get a coffee cup or a t-shirt. Y'all be good, and we'll see you next time.